and I am back with another YouTube video. In this video, we will be doing a nighttime toddler and baby edition, alright? So, before we get started, make sure you guys give me a like, hit the subscribe button for me. Stay tuned. Keanu just woke up. We just got out getting back from picking up his big brother, Kadri, from daycare. So right now I am heating up his bottle and Kadri's watching TV. It's like around like 6. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am warming up Keanu bottle, getting ready to feed him. And now I am chilling in the living room feeding Keanu while Kadri is eating his afternoon snack or watching his favorite movie. So during this time, this is what we normally do. Kadri destroys the house when he comes home from daycare, and I feed Keanu, get him situated, and give Kadri a snack, put the TV on just so he can be a little bit sane. Now, as you can see, it is time for me to pump, so I'm setting it all up, making sure Keanu stays good, which he should, but sometimes he want me just to hold him just because that's where the boppy comes into play. Alright, so as you can see, I'm setting up my pumping station. Putting the flangs on my boobies and getting ready to pump. I pump for about 15 minutes max. Sometimes it's not in all in one full setting. I either have to stop sometimes, like if Kiana's crying or if Kadri needs me, and then I resume. But I always pump for about 15 minutes, and that gets the job done. So in this case, Keanu was crying, keep on crying, even when he had the pacifiers. So I had to stop in the middle of my pumping session and see what's going on. I figured, oh, he's probably crying because he needs to be changed. So we are changing his diaper while I still have the bottles connected to my boobies. So this is how much I pumped in the full setting. Finally got it done, and it was about 11.5 ounces. So you guys probably like, oh my god, this is like a lot of milk. Yes, it is a lot of milk. I'm a overproducer, so I pump a lot more milk, and I know that sounds like, oh my god, you're so lucky, oh, so perfect, blah blah. Yeah, it's not all glamorous because when you're an overproducer, that leads to clogged milk ducts, breast infections, and it's not all that fun. But yeah, so I pumped about 11.5 ounces, and I am distributing the milk. I put one in a bottle that I can leave out because, you know, breast milk can be left out at room temperature for 4 hours. So I usually have that because within like those 2-3 hours, he will be hungry again. So it's just so much easier than just me having to reheat the bottle. I just leave it out and boom. So as you can see, I am storing the milk in the bag. storing the milk in the freezer. I'm literally running out of room. Like, oh my god, I need a chest freezer again. And time to start on Kadri dinner. We had leftovers of pasta, so that's what I'm fixing up to reheat. I'm not sure if he's gonna eat this. Kadri is a very picky eater. Y'all know how toddlers are. Sometimes they'll eat that meal and then they won't eat it like the next day when it's literally the same exact meal. So yeah, we'll see if he decides to eat. I don't know. So he's having pasta, ground turkey with some mandarin oranges. Let's see if he eats. Keanu almost finished his bottle. He had like a half an ounce left, and now it's time to get ready for him to take a bath. He don't take a lot of baths during the week, just about 2 or 3 max. I don't want to dry out his sensitive newborn skin. We are using Baby Dove shampoo and Baby Bar, and Kadri's in there trying to see what's going on. Keanu's just chilling. I really love this bathtub. Time to dry off, put the diaper on, put some lotion on. Time to smell good. As you can see, Kadri is in the back. I don't know what I think he brung his plate into the room, and that's why you guys saw a spoon in the back. I'm not entirely too sure. This dude be having me on my toes. Oh my gosh. 2 under 2 is very, very different. Like, I heard it's hard, but hearing it and then experience it is two different things. As you can see, Donnie is in the bed. He was not feeling good at all. Like, he had a really bad migraine. He had to end up going to the ER. Turns out he had a fever. So yeah, so you'll see him in the back. Um, yes, he helps me out. So I don't want to see no comments underneath the video. He just was really not feeling good at all. So I had to take care of like 3 people this night. It was pretty hectic, but it was cool. It was cool. Back to feeding. So Kadri is still eating his food. He's such a slow eater. He's still eating his food, and I am feeding Keanu this one last bottle because he is about to be knocked out. Okay. And this is the result of Kadri plate. He did not eat anything, like a typical toddler. Keanu is asleep. Now, time to get Kadri settled into his bedtime. So I'm picking out clothes for school. He's in daycare, so picking out his clothes for school. The next day, it was Friday, so he's having water day. So I'm picking out an extra set of clothes so they can change him in. So these are his clothes for wet day at school, and we just took a shower. So drying him off, about to put his clothes on, lotion, all that good stuff, and we are going to do our nightly reading. So every night, I've been doing this since he was like a few months old. We would read a book every single night And now he just loves books. Like, you can read about 10 books and it still won't be enough for this kid. Like, he loves books. And I love that I made that, a part of his nightly routine because, at school he loves it and he starts to even read the books himself. So I love that. I love that. Never touch a dinosaur. You must never touch a dinosaur with spines along its back. Just say goodbye and walk on by. It might think you're a snack. You must never touch a dinosaur with horns upon its head. It's not a cat, so do not pat. Just look away instead. But if you ever touch a dinosaur, which really won't be fun, please ask it next, are you T-Rex? And if it nods, then run. The end. What's the next book? Solar System. Alright, time to put him to bed. He was a little upset because I can't remember why, but he was a little upset. And I think that I yelled at him, so I apologize because, healthy, gentle parenting is where it's at. But everyone has their moments, so I make sure, I tell him that I love him, that I'm sorry, and, we're all human, we all make mistakes. I'm not a perfect parent, so I make sure that, he knows that I still love him. All right, got this one down. So all the kids are asleep. I pumped again because it was right around that time. I pump every 3 hours. And now I am finally eating. I had leftovers of agave azul. It's like this Mexican place, and I had some quesadillas, rice, and yeah, rice. And it was banging. So I had my leftovers and I was eating a little snacky snack, some crumble cookies. Y'all know I have to have my little sweets. Y'all already know. Alright, so I went to bed and woke up and it's now 2:44. Keanu is up as well. So I'm heating up his bottle and I am about to pump myself. Before I feed him, of course, I'm going to change his diaper because it needs to be changed. At this point, he was kind of fidgety. He's actually a really, really calm baby compared to Kadri. Kadri would scream his head off, but this one, like, it takes a lot of him to really yell, to really scream. So, yeah, that's what I mean by saying that he's a really chill baby. But he will let you know that he's hungry, for sure. So I'm setting up. This is what I do when I have to pump and then I have to feed him at the same time. I put him in the boppy, which is amazing. I love the boppy. I don't care what anybody says. It's helpful in so many ways. He's crying. I'm trying to set up my pumping station, have that hooked up to me, and then after I get that settled, that's when I'll prop him up a little bit more and then feed him his bottle. So I got my middle of the night pumping session completed, and I filled him up with 2 bottles. I swear I pumped so much in the middle of the night. It's just super ridiculous, especially if like I miss an hour. I pump extremely. It's just super duper crazy. I don't even know how many ounces these are. Just know, as you can see, it's a lot of milk. So I'm storing it. Now I'm getting Keanu settled into the middle of the bed, and I am about to go right back to sleep as well. He went right back to sleep. He does pretty good. He doesn't really stay up in the middle of the night like that. He'll just wake up because he's hungry and his diaper needs to be changed. And then as soon as I get those completed, he goes right to sleep. And after the burping, of course, he goes right to sleep. All right, so now we're back up again, and it's about 5-ish, I believe, and he is feeding. He wakes up about 2, sometimes 3 times in the middle of the night, but he's a really, really good sleeper for the most part. And since he is gaining weight super good, his pediatrician said that it's okay for him to sleep for 4 hours straight, because this boy is a big boy already. Um, as you can see, Donnie's in the background. He still did not feel good. He still had that migraine when he woke up. So that wasn't fun for him. And that basically concludes the nighttime routine of 2 under 2, toddler, and newborn edition. Every baby is different. I can definitely say that this baby is much more chiller and sleep way better than my first. My first, he would wake up like almost like every hour and a half crying for more food and just want to be held and everything. But this concludes the nighttime routine. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching this toddler and newborn nighttime routine. I know I look a mess. We both look a mess. We just woke up. But I'm getting ready to start the morning. He's gonna get ready for school. Keanu just got fed, changed, and all that good stuff. So our routine is pretty chill once you have like a pretty set schedule. So he's on a routine. He's been like sleep trained. So he goes to bed around, at first it was around 7:30, now it's around like 8:30, and then Keanu, of course, he's a newborn, so we're just adjusting. Thank you guys for watching. So if you guys want a morning routine, please let me know, and I can get that out for you guys. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and see you guys next video.